Hi, it's Lucy, and today we're doing my week 1 Black SFFathon vlog, and also my Fortnite Frights vlog. My cat is really trying to run away, but he keeps getting on my counter, so he's not allowed to leave. Okay, bye. Now that that's out of the way, yes, we're here. This is my week 1 vlog. I'm planning to do a vlog for each week of the readathon, and since I'm also taking part in Fortnite Frights, it's a combined, and also for Black Halloweenathon as well, why not? While I begin this vlog, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. Oh my god. Okay, so now that the cat is back, yes, I am going to attempt to be doing get ready with me. I can't really do my makeup while I'm petting my cat, but I'll just tell you what my plans are right now. It is 1:30. I have been awake, okay? We're ignoring my cat. I have been awake for a while, since like 9. So just to get that out of the way. But yes, so I really haven't done anything today. No reading was done. Can you believe this cat? He's stealing my tape. Oh, so reading wise, I messed up this readathon already. So I thought the 18th was a Monday, but we made this a true 2 weeks. So today is the 18th, a Sunday. So I'm still currently reading a book, not for technically the Black SFFathon. It probably does fulfill some prompts, so maybe it's good that I'm currently reading it. My cat is definitely on my counter. Oh no, he's playing with a piece of plastic. Sorry about the noise. So I'm currently reading A Phoenix First Must Burn still, which I was reading for the Black Halloweenathon, and I continue to have never opened my boxes. As long as you don't see my bookshelf organization video, you can assume I haven't opened my boxes. So I ended up getting the audiobook from the library, and so I've been listening to that. Hopefully by the time I finish it, I do organize my bookshelves. So I've been listening to the audiobook, and I also got the ebook from the library. We gotta love libraries. So yes, that is what I've currently been listening to. If you missed my TBRs for all of these readathons, that'll be linked above. Just to go over some stuff, I'm probably gonna read the short story from N.K. Jemisin. The title is escaping me now, but I'm probably gonna read that today as like a physical read maybe. Or physical, it's gonna be on my computer or phone, and that's gonna be the plan. Right now, the reason I'm getting ready is I'm going to meet my friend so that we can have a picnic, and I want it to look sort of kind of cute. I'm taking off my glasses even though I cannot see. The palette that I'm using is the e.l.f. Hot Jalapeno palette. It's a mini thingy. It was only $3 and I really like it. And yeah, I'm gonna meet her pretty soon. I was supposed to do a bunch of stuff before I met her, and then I guess what, I didn't do them. So I'm just doing my makeup and ignoring my cat, who is so loud right now. I really hope he is not breaking my stuff. Ah! Why do you hate me? I already fucked up. This is why I can't do my eyeshadow without glasses or contacts. Cannot even see it from the camera, so that's good. I think that's the only kind of update though that I have. I'm gonna meet my friend. We're doing a socially distanced picnic. I feel like I should say that. We're going outside, we bring our own food. Yeah, it's as socially distanced as we can do. We're basically doing the picnics as long as we can before it gets too cold. Today is kind of chilly, that's why I'm wearing this turtleneck. It's a little under 70, which most places will not think is chilly. Georgia's not even really that chilly, but I think anything under 70 is chilly because I'm warm-blooded. Is that what it's called? We're all warm-blooded. I'm cold-blooded. I just have a lower tolerance for cold temperatures, okay? So yes, but I'm gonna finish doing this eyeshadow because I can't really do it in this area. I need to go to the bathroom and fix it. And also my cat is screaming for my attention right now. I can feel it. I always say he's screaming, but like usually he is actually screaming. Right now he's just being annoying. But I love him, so I'll catch up with you guys later. Hi, hello. I'm not doing the greatest at, keeping this vlog updated, but there is no but. I'm just not. So we'll pretend. It's Wednesday now. No, it's Tuesday. Whoa. It's Tuesday. I haven't finished the book yet. I haven't even technically started my Black SFFathon TBR, although the book that I'm currently reading does fit, so maybe we'll do some rearranging on the bingo board at the end of this. We'll see what happens. But yes, I'm still currently reading A Phoenix First Must Burn for Black Alina-thon. How many stories do I have left? I have 4 short stories left. I just finished probably the worst one in the collection. It was The Actress by Danielle Page. The writing in that one was just not it for me. The way the plot progressed, it just felt really random. The way things were exposed and everything. It did not work for me. I'm probably gonna give that one star. I don't think I described the collection. Basically, A Phoenix First Must Burn is a collection of short stories about Black heroines. So this started off not that great. The first thing I read in here, I ended up giving 2 stars because I really didn't like how it ended. There are a couple of 4 stars. Most things so far have gotten 3.5 stars, I think, or 4 stars. So that's good. But usually I don't feel so strongly, I feel like, about short stories. Short story collections usually end up with 3.5 stars, but not because I rate a lot of things 5 stars and a lot of things 1 star, but usually because I rate everything like 3.5 stars or 4 stars. But this one, I feel like, depending on what the last 4 stories are like, I feel like it's going to be like a broader range. So yes, that is what is going on reading-wise, life-wise. Nothing interesting has happened. I kind of wanted to film a video today. Probably gonna try and film it tomorrow because I got a fun video idea that I feel like is kind of timely, so that I want to put it up instead of... I keep pushing back my September wrap-up, which hopefully you're seeing it by now, although if I put up the video that I think I'm going to put up on Thursday, then you won't see it yet. September wrap-up, July wrap-up, August wrap-up. Still need to do it all. The September wrap-up is filmed. I still need to do my July and August wrap-ups because I read so many books in July and August. Well, August I read a lot of books because I read The Chronicles of Narnia, which you will already know by now because I have a reading vlog with that. So that already added +7. And I felt like I didn't read a lot of books during August, and I wouldn't have if I hadn't done The Chronicles of Narnia. So August isn't terribly bad. And also I read a really, really amazing book. I can just tell you, it's October. I haven't gotten to talk about it yet because it was supposed to go in my August wrap up and I never filmed it. I read Ray Bearer by Jordan Afueko in August and I thought it was amazing. So I really do want to talk about it, but I need to film the August wrap up. And in July, I'm pretty sure I read like a lot of books. And the problem that I'm having is that I did not end up reviewing a lot of books. Normally when I finish a book and put it on Goodreads, I try and write like at least a little blurb of my thoughts so that I can remember what happened, so that when I go to review it later, I remember and can talk about it. But I did not do that for most of the books I read in July because I just wasn't feeling like doing it. So I'm having a hard time. But I don't want to skip my July wrap up because I've never skipped wrap ups. I've done it before where I end up pushing it away for a while, but I've never just fully skipped a wrap up and not talked about the books I read in a month. And then I'm thinking about combining the wrap-ups somehow, not combining them because there's too many books to talk about in one video, talking about them either in a recent reads kind of style where I talk about less books per video because I feel like that's intimidating me. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see what happens. But the other thing I wanted to talk about is I got some clothes. You can't really tell. I'm trying to be a fashionista in my own home because it looks like the winter we're still going to be in a pandemic. So I'm still not going to be going into work, but I'm tired of walking around my house looking very not great. So I'm trying to get more clothes for like lounging, but still cute because I really don't have that many because in normal times I never wear sweatpants. I had like 2 pairs of sweatpants and they both have holes in them now because I only had those 2 pairs. So I'm trying to find that. I didn't get sweatpants in this clothing shop, but I'm still planning to get them. But I got 2 pairs of jeans. Well, I really got 1 pair of jeans because I'm planning to send one back because I got 2 sizes to see which one fits. And I got this sweater because I'm always cold inside and I know I control the temperature in my own apartment, but I also don't want to pay a large electric bill to heat my house. So I'm trying to, you know, wear layers and stuff. It is a little thinner than I thought it would be. I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of holy. Can you tell? I don't know. It's not like mesh, but you can see through it, which is disappointing. But we'll see if it fits and if I want to try and layer it. But it has like a high neck. You can't really tell because it's black, but trust me. And the other thing I got were a pair of mom jeans because I'm looking for that. These are the jeans. You can't really tell. Let's see if I can move back so you can tell. No. This is what they look like. They look a little big for me, or maybe I just don't know what size I am, which is definitely a possibility. I haven't known what size I am for the past 5 years. So I'm gonna try these on. Hello. Hi. Okay. It's Thursday. I just filmed a video. Tucker's sleeping right there. His little tail. And yeah, I filmed a video. It should be up by now, hopefully. One thing about filming that video, I was wearing my microphone and I recorded a video to test to make sure that the mic was working. In order to hear things, I have to unplug the mic from my camera. And so I unplugged it to make sure the test was working, and I forgot to plug it back in. So yeah, but it's fine. My camera records audio pretty much fine. I just try to get a little crisper with the mic. But yeah, I'm currently recording without the mic right now, and so it'll be fine. Like, you couldn't really tell that I was wearing the mic because my shirt/dress is black, but just a little annoyed at myself for that. Tomorrow I'm planning to go vote. I was planning to go vote today, but then I didn't feel like it. For some reason, between the hours of like 3 and like 6:30 is like when I'm at my laziest. I just can't get myself to do things, and I need to work on that. So tomorrow I'm planning to go vote. Please go vote if you haven't already voted. If your state does do early voting, if you're in Georgia, Georgia does do early voting, and you can vote until the 30th of October. And if your state is still allowing you to be registered, please make sure that you are registered to vote. Once again, if you're in Georgia, you can't register anymore, but you know, still check if you haven't already ordered your ballot and you are in state somewhat near your polling location. I would recommend doing that over trying to wait for the post office, because not that this is a conspiracy or anything, but I did order an absentee ballot so I wouldn't have to go to the polls. I ordered it right around my birthday, I think, and then it got mailed out on the 29th of September. And I received it, I think, this past Sunday, which was the 18th of October. So it took over 2 weeks to get to me, which is very odd to me because I have been getting mail, including mail that was delivered by the USPS in that time. Like, I've ordered things in between September 29th and October 18th that I got also in between that time. So I feel like something funky is going on there. So I'm just gonna go to the early voting polls, which you can do in Georgia. And also it's easier for me anyway because I learned that the early voting location is like closer to my house than the freaking ballot box, so it works out. We're here to be talking about reading. I did finally finish a book. I finished A Phoenix First Must Burn. I did not think about the rating I would give it. Probably should have thought about that before I decided to film this clip, but I'm probably gonna give it 3.5 stars maybe. I have to think about, I guess, the ratings I'm gonna give the rest of the stories, because I did tell you guys about that one story I read yesterday that was really bad. None of the other stories have been that bad, so I'm probably gonna give it 3.5 stars because it was so up and down for me. There were stories that I enjoyed, stories that I didn't enjoy. I feel like it's so hard to really rate or review these because all the stories are clearly very different. It is a little unfortunate that I think with this one, I don't think I discovered any new authors. Like, all the stories that I really enjoyed were by authors that I had already read stuff by and enjoyed. It is 9 o'clock right now, so I am planning on like deconstructing, like taking off my makeup and everything, and then I have to play with Tucker, and then I'm probably just gonna go to bed. Hi, it's Friday, the first Friday of the Black SFFathon and the other readathons that I'm taking part in. There's too many to list every time I open the camera. So yes, I really hope you guys can hear me. I didn't feel like pulling out my mic, so hopefully you can hear me even though I'm outside. Also, I feel like I'm blown out, but we'll find out when I edit this. So just to update you guys, I did in fact vote yesterday like I said I was going to. Here's my sticker that Georgia gives you. You cannot see it. Wow, there you go. There's my sticker. It says, I'm a Georgia voter. I secured my vote. I voted. I did that. It was actually really easy, and there was no line where I went. You still should vote, even if you are disillusioned by the presidential election. You should vote down ballot. I know this is becoming like a PSA, but you need to vote down ballot because those are your local elections, your state elections, things like that. Like in Georgia, we are currently having like a big thing because both seats in the Senate are open because someone ended up stepping down. And then apparently when that happened, I learned a lot this election. Apparently when that happens, it becomes like a free-for-all. So it also became really weird. Basically anyone could just apply like normally with elections. I think I'm not a politics major person in politics. I'm a software engineer. This is not like gospel, but I think normally each party nominates someone and then you vote on them. But this one, anyone could run and be put on the ballot. So there were like 20 people on the ballot. So yeah, you should do research. If you are in Georgia and you didn't know that was happening, you should look up the people. I think that's it for my voting spiel. But also, speaking of not really politics, but just shit that happens in the world, Nigeria is having their own protest against police brutality. One of our hosts, Noria, is literally going out protesting. Yes, in the past couple days, there was basically a massacre of peaceful protesters. So I'm trying to educate myself on it. If you live in America or aren't in Nigeria, I hope you educate yourself on it. I will leave links for that down below. As we're here to talk about books, I know I just took over 5 minutes to talk about not book stuff, but I still think they're important things. We should talk about them. We should know about them. Books wise, I did start the Zombies. I am enjoying it. I'm about an hour into the audiobook. It's only like a 5.5 hour audiobook, so I could finish it today. I might finish it today. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. The audiobook narrator, I need to look her name up because I'm pretty sure I've listened to audiobooks with her before, so that's cool. She's not a bad narrator. She is doing some accents that I'm unfamiliar with. I know the book is supposed to take place in like, I think an unnamed Caribbean country. I don't think it's a specific country. It's just supposed to give that kind of feel. So I don't know what accent the narrator is doing, but it's very interesting. But she's like a good narrator, and I just think it's funny. That is it reading wise. It's 3 o'clock, so I'm kind of finished with my workday because it's Friday. I'm planning to wash my hair because tomorrow I'm getting a root canal, maybe. I'm either getting a filling, a regular filling, or a root canal. We're gonna find out. I'm probably thinking it's gonna be a root canal because I have pain. Isn't it fun? But I do want to wash my hair today because basically when my hair is out and I have to like lean back in a chair, I don't really like having the ponytail holder, and I'd rather just have my hair in braids, and I want to wash my hair and put my hair in braids. That's the plan, hopefully. It just takes so long, I never want to do it. Hello, welcome to the end of the vlog. Just to update you guys and move forward, I am still doing next week's vlog. This was the week 1 reading vlog. Technically it was supposed to end on Saturday, and I was supposed to put this up on Sunday. Clearly you're not seeing this on Sunday, but that's fine. But just to update you guys on what I've read so far this week, on Saturday I decided to switch the Zombies over to ebook. I got the ebook copy out from the library, and then I started listening to the audiobook of When No One's Watching by Alyssa Cole. I ended up finishing the audiobook. I also used Libro FM for that, so another plug for that, I guess. So I listened to the whole thing on Saturday. I really enjoyed it. When No One Is Watching follows a woman named Sydney who ends up moving back home after her divorce, and her mom is also sick, and so she's dealing with that. And at the same time, she is witnessing like the gentrification changing of the neighborhood that she grew up in. One day while she's walking around, she sees a walking tour, and so she decides to go on it, and she realizes that the information that the walking tour is giving is not the information that she thinks is important, that is really true for the neighborhood. So she decides to go off on her own and make her own walking tour, and while she's doing research for the history of their neighborhood in Brooklyn, her new neighbor basically butts in and is like, oh, I want to help. And it's about them doing research on the neighborhood, the history of Black people in the neighborhood, the history of the neighborhood itself, how it came to be, who's lived there and stuff. And while they're doing all this research, they end up finding out some things and also seeing some of the neighbors leaving and changing. It seems like something shifty is going on, so it's about them discovering what's going on. This is marketed as a horror/thriller. For me, it was more thrillery, I guess, because most of it, Tucker, do not touch that. Yeah, most of it I didn't find to be super duper duper scary, but I'm also a weenie, and I'm a weenie. If you're also a weenie, then I think you would probably handle it. There were a couple of scenes. There was one scene towards the middle that had like bugs, which I was not a fan of, but it was a pretty short scene and I got over it, and that doesn't happen again. And then a lot of stuff happens at the end that's kind of freaky, but for me, listening to an audiobook is different from witnessing it on screen, so I was okay if anyone's worried about that. But overall, the story, I thought it was good. I thought it explored what it set out to explore about how gentrification happens, not putting it in a modern day setting because it is currently happening in a modern day setting, but it talks a lot about basically how neighborhoods change depending on like the racial demographics, and not specifically because of racial demographics. Like, people control things is kind of the point of the story. Like, nothing is happening in a vacuum. The reason property values go down when a lot of Black people move into the neighborhood isn't because Black people are inherently property devaluing. It's because white people come in and see Black people and they're like, oh, I don't want to live near Black people. So I liked that it explored that. I thought the story overall was great. The only issue I guess I had were the perspectives and the romance, I guess. The romance to me felt really unnecessary. I know that Alyssa Cole does that. What she's most well known for is her romances, so I kind of get why she included it, but it didn't really do anything for me. And the other thing was that the neighbor who's helping Sydney learn about the neighborhood is the romantic interest, I guess, and he gets a whole perspective. The story is told in alternating chapters, so I didn't dislike his perspective. I just wasn't sure it was necessary exactly. But those are my thoughts on When No One Is Watching. Overall, I did enjoy it. I gave it 4 stars. And the other 2 books I mentioned, I am currently reading the Jumbies. I switched to the ebook, like I mentioned. I am still 40% through, so that is on the TBR for next week. The other book that I also finished this week that I talked about earlier in the vlog, obviously, would be A Phoenix First Must Burn. I finally got it out of the box. I still did not put my books on the bookshelf or take out any other books from their boxes, but I got this one out just to show you for the end of this vlog. So overall, I'm giving this 3.5 stars, and there were no stories that I felt like I really truly loved. My favorite stories in the collection were Gilded by Elizabeth Acevedo, The Goddess Provides by L.L. McKinney, and The Witch's Skin by Karen Strong. So I think I did lie before when I said I didn't discover any new authors because I didn't pay attention, because Karen Strong is a new author to me, so I'll be sure to check out her future works. And yeah, so that's overall how I felt. My Goodreads review for this will probably not be up, but I will leave it linked down below when it is up. And yeah, so that's everything I did this week. On to the next week. In the comments down below, let me know how your Black SFFathon is going, your Fortnite Frights is going, your Black Readathon is going, any other readathon that I'm missing is going. Be sure to check the description box because I will have a lot of information down there about how to vote and Nigeria. Leave a emoji in the comments down below. It can be whatever emoji you feel like. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!